start, I have a question for you guys. Which camera are you using right now and what is your opinion on it? Let me know in the comments. Number 5. A Caso Brave 7 LE. Best for most people. This insanely good value action camera is ideal for vloggers thanks to a tiny front-mounted selfie screen, but it's also a great action camera for anyone else after a low-price all-rounder. It's not the very finest 4K action camera about, but it's reliable, easy to use, and comes with a treasure trove of accessories. As for battery life, when I used it on and off for a day, taking both photos and videos, it lasted about 2 or 3 hours. But with a second battery included in the package, having a dead battery wasn't really an issue for me. Overall, this is a great value action camera for all-round use, but especially for vloggers trying to put themselves in the picture. In use, the Caso Brave 7 LE's 6-axis stabilization introduces a nice, smooth video without going too crazy. Instead, it knocks the wobbly edges off a video and makes it watchable, which is what image stabilization should do. There's really no reason not to use it off a tripod. The Brave 7 LE has in-camera video stabilization. This is a software approach that offsets shaky video at the time of capture and saves the results in a smoother video to the memory card. You should definitely check out the Brave 7 LE because it is one of the best action cameras in 2021. Number 4. GoPro Hero 8 Black. Best for the money. Moving on, we have the Hero 8 Black. This device is packed with a superb design, amazing new microphone, great companion app, best in the market image stabilization, unique new modes, and tons of other features that justify this product's price. One of the biggest improvements of this device is its forward-facing microphone that has better positioning, and on top of that it has a bolstered wind resistance and can capture the sound perfectly. Moving on, this beast has the same 1220 mAh battery, but it delivers a better lifespan with it thanks to some improvements. This battery life delivers 50 minutes of continuous recording in 4K resolution at higher frame rate settings. However, if you select lower resolution footage or the amazing time warp video, you can record for 2 hours. The biggest focus of the company in the quality department has been improving the HDR and night mode quality for the GoPro Hero 8 Black, and to be honest, they've done a great job. In addition to all of this, the GoPro Hero 8 Black delivers tons of video options. As it's built around an ultra-wide lens, 4K video can be recorded at 60 frames per second, and you can also opt for the 2.7K resolution and shoot at 120 frames per second, or go down even further at 1080p at 240 frames per second. Definitely one of the best. Number 3. DJI Osmo Action. Best for selfies. We have the Osmo Action next. This device has plenty of interesting features such as excellent front display, great video quality, exceptional image stabilization, and multiple other functionalities that we'll talk about in a moment. On top of all this, the DJI Osmo Action is very affordable and it offers a lot, delivering the most bang for your buck in this category. In terms of design, the DJI Osmo Action has the classic GoPro Hero resemblant look with its rectangular body. Its large lens is on the front, a display in the back, and the same mounting system that you'll find in the GoPro Hero series. What makes it different, though, is that this device has a two-tone finish on its body, and it has a superb metal body that has a grippy textured band that wraps all around the frame. Its rock-steady image stabilization system worked pretty well, and the device can shoot at 30 frames per second at 4K resolution at a 4:3 aspect ratio, and 4K at 16:9 with 60 frames per second. If you choose to go down to 1080p and 720p, you can go up to 240 frames per second for super slow motion shots. However, you should know that the rock-steady feature caps at 60 FPS and photos are shot at 12 megapixels. For the price, there is no better action camera for selfies. Number 2. GoPro Max. Best 360 camera. Another amazing camera from GoPro is the Max. This camera is equipped with tons of exceptional videos with 5.6K resolution at 360 degrees. It has great reframing, on-camera stitching, amazing stabilization features, and will fit on various mounts that you may already have in your arsenal. Compared to other devices in the company's lineup, like the Hero series, this camera has adopted a new body shape and design. For example, this camera has a super vivid 1.7-inch touchscreen display, great for navigating the menus and previewing your content on the go. This bad boy is also super durable with its amazing rectangular shape that's waterproof, and it can be submerged down to 5 meters. The biggest selling point of this beast is its amazing 360-degree video at 5.6K resolution, and 2-dimensional video at 1440p or 1080p resolution. 360-degree videos will be shot in either 24 or 30 frames per second. However, in the normal 2D mode, you can go up to 60 frames per second to utilize slow motion features. Taking 360 photos is also excellent with this device, as it takes a stitched image with 16.6 megapixel resolution and 5.5 megapixels on the 2D model. In the 360-degree department, there is no other device that can perform better than the GoPro Max, and if you want 360 videos, you definitely should give it a try. Number 1. GoPro HERO9 Black. Best overall. Action cameras are going modular. GoPro's latest attempt to get a one-up on the DJI Osmo Action and the Picasso Brave 7 LE means a front display for vloggers and taking selfies, high-resolution photos and video grabs, but most importantly, a removable lens cover. The latter makes it ready for GoPro's new Max Lens mod, though at its core, this action camera's excellent stabilization, clever time-lapse modes and higher resolutions make the HERO9 Black pricey, but worth it despite its larger physical size than previous iterations. As always, this GoPro is waterproof to 33 feet or 10 meters, and the folding mounting fingers on the undercarriage remain from the Hero 8 Black. The HERO9 Black has a 23.6 megapixel sensor, which in turn means it can capture video at 5K in 30 frames per second at 100 Mbps. If that's impressive, it's also incredibly capacity hungry. The 4K 60 FPS is probably the one to go for if you're after both efficiency and smoothness. The general step up in resolution also means the abandoning of 720p, with faux lens options comprising Superview 16mm, wide 16 to 34mm, and linear 19 to 39mm, as well as narrow at 27mm. Is the HERO9 Black the best GoPro ever? Surely it is. Detailed, clean and smooth, stable video in well-lit environments is assured, while an improved ability with photos and that upsize sensor means higher resolutions and grabs from videos that have a decent amount of detail. Buying guide. Video quality. It's a crucial point in your purchasing decision. The video quality and resolution of your action camera should allow you to capture clear, crisp and immersive footage or still pictures. Go for the highest resolution available today, 4K, but only if it suits your needs. The best action cameras on the market feature 4K video, GoPro, Picasso, SJ Cam, etc., but you need to consider the costs. As a beginner, you might do well with lower video quality to learn how to exploit the camera and then upgrade to a more professional model. Size. Some action cameras feature different sizes, shapes and weights. It means that depending on what you intend to do with it, you have multiple choices. The bulkier square ones go better for chest mount, while the bullet-shaped ones make excellent additions to your helmet, bike handles, and so on. Image stabilization. Since the camera will often choose a slower shutter speed to get a better exposure, an image can have a blurred effect even with a sturdy grip. Image stabilization, or IS as it's also known, can help with this. The two methods often used are optical image stabilization and sensor movement. Optical IS adjusts the lens to compensate for movement, while sensor movement adjusts the position of the sensor to compensate for any shake. Battery life. Action cameras are meant to be taken on long bike rides, mountain treks and other types of athletic or adventurous excursions, which is why it's important to choose one with a long battery life. This way, you won't have to worry about charging or changing the battery every time the camera's power runs